Okay, so in this video we're going to look at population pyramids and how they're different for LICs and HICs. So let's dive straight in. So what we're going to draw here is we're going to draw a population pyramid for a low income country. Now firstly, you have the middle spine. These will be the age brackets of the population. So firstly we have the middle spine. This will be the age brackets. On the bottom we have different genders. So we have male this side, female here. Now for an LIC, the shape is very much going to be that of a pyramid. So we're going to be narrow top, wide base, and then the same for female. There might be slight changes for gender in different countries, but essentially the main shape of an LIC pyramid is as follows. It will have a narrow top. It will also have a wide base for good reason. The reason an LIC pyramid would have a narrow top due to a low life expectancy. Why is there a low life expectancy? Because the death rate is high. Why is the death rate high? Lack of hospitals, doctors, medicine, etc. The base is really wide. Why is the base wide? Because there's a high birth rate. Why is there a high birth rate? Lack of affordable contraception, lack of sex education in schools, high infant mortality rate, etc. I do have another video on the reasons why birth rate and death rate can go up and down. Check it out, it will help. But essentially, that is your population pyramid for an LIC. Now, the country, all countries, over time, will develop economically and socially. So how does it change the birth rate and death rate? So if we draw out another pyramid very quickly, so male this side, female this side, got our age bracket up the middle. So as a country goes from being an LIC into a HIC, the shape changes. So it becomes more bell shape like this. So essentially what's happened here is the top of the pyramid has now got wider and the base of the pyramid has become more narrow. Once again, let's just explore why that is the case. So the top of the pyramid is now wider because the life expectancy is greater. Why is there a greater life expectancy? Because the death rate is lower. Why is the death rate lower? More hospitals, more doctors, more affordable medicine, healthier lifestyles, etc. But then we've got the base has gone from being really wide to becoming more narrow. Why is that? Because the birth rate has become lower. Why has the birth rate become lower? Because there's sex education in schools, there's affordable contraception, the infant mortality rate isn't as high. Children are not needed to work on agricultural land, for example. So there you are. Population pyramids are very different for the level of development of the country. There's the LIC and there's the HIC. Hope that helps.